Ну что, давно я не стримил. Из-за того, что болел. С 22 числа. Я заболел, у меня поднялась температура, но сейчас уже вроде бы как отходняк. На антибиотиках можно попробовать немножко постримить. Я еще полностью, конечно, не восстановился силами. Но теперь мы продолжаем проходить Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. И я вернулся на первую карту. И будем... Прошу прощения за кашель. Вернулся на первую карту и будем закрывать до конца. Полностью проходить вот эти все дополнительные задания, которые у нас тут обозначены. Открывать карту, исследовать, находить какие-то интересные места, которые здесь спрятаны. Вернемся сейчас, поищем Барбоса. Где он тут спрятался, блядь. Я уже пол игры прошел, а Барбоса еще не видел, блядь. Это не дело. Сейчас поедем забирать Барбоса. Отвезем книгу Мельнику, которую я забрал вот в этом замке. И сниму, наконец, ебаные эти поножи. Они мне не нравятся. Они, блядь, шумят, нахуй, как кастрюлю, сука, с собой носишь, блядь, на веревке, нахуй. Полная хуйня. Мне такое не нравится. Я уже забыл управление этой игре, блядь. Как лошадь призывать, не помню. Пока неделю валялся с температурой, забыл, блядь, как пользоваться, нахуй, игрой, блядь. Так, подожди, а почему у меня... у меня есть еще такая вот херня. Я не знаю, может снять это все. Ну, конечно, добавляет какие-то там единицы брони. Но сильно ли это существенно? Я думаю, нет. Тем более, здесь, по-моему, игра так построена, что удары по ногам ты не сделаешь. И я не знаю, зачем вообще ноги защищать, если тебе, блядь, тоже по ногам практически никто и не бьет, судя по всему. Вот эти все налокотники, наколенники. Так ли они работают эффективно в этой игре? Все, вызываем лошадь. И первым делом чешем, наверное, к Мельнику все-таки. Отдать ему книгу, а потом вернемся за Барбосом. Так, и куда мне ехать? Вниз. Ходить брынчать вот это доспехами, блядь, не очень мне нравится. Я правильно еду вообще? Так, нам надо повернуть прямо. Прямо. Я буду иногда покашливать. За это я прошу прощения, если оно сильно мешает. Таки манит меня вот этот лес. Справа такой густой, красивый. Что там пройтись, посмотреть. Может, Что-то интересного найду. Пешеходы ходят какие-то. Торговка. У нее, наверное, что-то полезного есть. Может, ее ограбить? Привет.
Who are you?
I thought you would recognize a wayfarer when you saw one, young man.
Yes, of course. It's just better to ask first. These days, you can never be sure who you'll be running into.
Quite right. But seeing as fate has brought us together like this, would you care to buy something? I might have something that catches your eye.
Why
Давай
not?
посмотрим,
What are you selling?
что в этой бабушке. А, у нее башмаки, ни хрена себе. Прикольные, блядь. Какой этого нахуй? У эльфа, блядь. Новогоднего нахуй. Ну, скоморох, да. Скоморох, ебать. В натуре. Блядь, пиздец. Смотрится, конечно, странновато, блядь. А продать? Может, что-то продадим? Нет, бабок нету, наверное, столько, блядь, чтобы покупать такие вещи. Можно вот это продать. Вот это можно продать.
Thanks, and have a nice day, friend. Are you whistling at me?
Чуть-чуть разгрузился, уже хорошо. Украсть. Да украдем, блядь. Раз уж мы рядом. Почему на гербе Тахова изображены крысы или мыши, или что это? Посмотреть на... Ага, вот он.
This is your famous maypole.
И мне надо его как-то выкрасть, правильно? Типа выстрелом снять или что? Не совсем понимаю, как это сделать.
I'm too conspicuous during the day. Better to try at night.
А, ночью. Ну, вернемся, значит, ночью. Сколько там время?
Good day to you.
Можно скоротать время, в кости поиграть, например.
What a nice maypole. It'd be a shame if something... What? Nothing. Nothing. Really, very nice.
I'll say, the best in the county. Do you know why?
No.
Because it's the only one. We topple the one in Jelly-off. They never saw it coming. Nobody gets the better of us. I don't think they're going to try anything after that beating anyway. Even if they do, Henny will raise the alarm and will kick their asses again. See you later.
Корчма, кости.
Greetings.
Greetings. What do you need?
I feel a lucky roll coming up. Should we play?
What game would you like to play?
Nice. As it should be.
Let's play.
Так, а что у меня там за бляхи есть интересные?
Good day. I've heard about you, but you can't beat me.
We've survived floods, plague and fires and failed harvests, but now we face a far greater catastrophe. You all know full well what I'm talking about.
Fine then. It's not over yet.
Cities! Everyone here knows
Greetings.
someone who has moved away for a better life, they said. But what's the truth? Every city is a hotbed of sin. People live one on top of the other. Everyone drinking and stealing and fornicating right on the street.
Now I'll show you how it's done.
Cities build walls so nobody can see all that filth. But we
There. That turned out all right.
to kings and noblemen and even God. And they even have the cheek to demand
Done.
that common folk like us provide for them.
So what's it going to be?
Is enough. If they can't provide for themselves,
Greetings to
let
you.
them die.
Well, you're not afraid of anything. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. Ah, nothing serious. You didn't have much anyway.
А, она перекидывает.
Hopefully I'll do it again. And now I'll fuck it all up. Or not. And now we'll see.
I thought it was old Bart, but then I heard him coughing his lungs up in the yard.
Ugh.
Charm. That old coot will outlive us all. No, it was Jan, the beanpole.
Come back here. It's time you
They
all
say he
heard
went
the
to
truth.
help me.
We've survived drought.
woke up.
We've survived floods, plague and fires.
Have you
and
lost
failed
your
harvests.
mind?
But
You're
now
going to lose everything.
far greater catastrophe.
And that he was singing
You all
things.
know full well what I'm talking
If
about.
I was you, I'd take it.
Everyone here knows someone who has moved away for a better life, they said. But what's the truth? Every city is a hotbed of sin. People live one on top of the other. Everyone drinking and
Блять.
fornicating right on the street.
Нужны нормальные кости.
Build walls so nobody can see all that filth. But we know there's
Ну, тут прикольно капли после дождя
Holy shit.
на игровой доске красиво смотрятся.
they even have the cheek to demand that common folk like us
Что у нас тут, две единицы?
No, I
Одну
said.
единицу берем.
Enough is enough. If they can't provide for themselves,
Well, that's
Блядь,
not worth
пиздец.
mentioning.
innkeeper, a beer.
That's enough for me.
Greetings to you. We should do something to Albion's bull. But what?
Давай вот так. Можно рискнуть еще, по-моему, скинуть. Да кинем. Еще один раз перебросим.
I'm a bit peckish.
700. Ладно, пускай будет.
What awful weather.
Done.
Пиздец.
I'll
One
be right
beer.
with you. Ghastly weather.
My God, what's taking so long?
Greetings.
Ah, nothing serious. You didn't have much anyway.
A
I
large
went past
beer
your
for me.
garden the other day, and that dog of yours was going mad, barking and growling at me like I was a stranger. He never used to be like that.
I know, sorry. He's getting old and losing his wits. He's half blind, as good as deaf, and when he takes fright, he nearly bites your hand off.
He used to be such a sweet dog.
I'll give him a bit longer before I take him to the knackers. I don't want to wait for him to bite someone.
You serious? That poor dog.
Aye,
Today's batch turned
he
out
is.
well, eh?
When he was little, he fit inside my hat. He was such a cute puppy. We'll miss him when he's gone.
You should get another puppy. Everyone needs something to cheer them up. That's enough for me.
Охренеть.
A jug of
Let it
wine,
be now.
thanks.
I want to play too, you know.
Надо было рисковать.
Right, what's the hold up?
Well, hurrah! If you want it back, you'll have to win it.
Это был честный бой,
Like I'm
хорошо.
invisible or something.
В принципе.
What's the hold up? Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it to rain?
Пройдемся, блядь, по деревне, посмотрим, что у них тут кто есть. Кузнец, видать, есть, да?
What are you here for, friend?
Что у вас
What's new around here?
I heard you got into some trouble at the Truskowitz Tavern. And poor Betty is not exactly happy about it. You should go and see her and straighten it out. And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you, blacksmith.
Мы починимся.
This could use some repairs.
Great. I'm glad you found... What would you like?
What do you have for
И
sale?
поторгуем. Ну, ж брони никакой нету. Что это такое? Барница. И нахрена надо? Да и купим.
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Угу. Красота. Теперь
I'll have a look
попробуем.
at the wares.
Или оставить пока. Хуй его знает. Это продам.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure. Why not?
Do we have a deal?
We're getting close. Lower your price a little more and we can shake hands. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Или одеть это все. Хуй его знает. Давай одену. Пиздец, я, конечно, блядь. На кастрюлю похож. Ладно, хуй с ним, блядь. Что еще у них тут интересного есть? Купальни, например, какие-нибудь. Есть купальни, нет?
What can I do for you?
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
That's true. My last two hands. Well, not worth talking about. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. I was just about to start work on a sword.
We'll get to work straight away. All right?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge. Go over to the anvil and...
Ну... Ну
Let's get
ладно.
started.
Давай попробуем. Что надо сделать? Ни разу не ковал ничего в этой игре. Нужно охотничий тесак
Furnace is
сделать.
cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to lift it up and try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works better. Tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? It's the color of straw, which is what you want, and you heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. Heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Hear that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Well struck. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, work goes by easier. Sometimes, there you go, you've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
Нихуя себе. У меня получилось. Чего я не ожидал.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. He won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up, and by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
What's the right way to heat up the workpiece?
Do it till it turns the color of straw. Ideally, the color should be the same everywhere, if your forging's going to be even. The main thing is, don't work it cold. You just ruin it. But don't overheat it either. As soon as sparks start to fly off it in the furnace, take it out.
Why should I forge evenly?
If you keep hammering the same spot, you'll never finish it. You'll just fuck it up. But jumping from one end to the other ain't a good idea neither. You'd end up working unevenly. The best thing to do is aim each strike next to the one before.
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Ебать, серьезно? Он меня все на работу типа взял? За один тесак я теперь могу жить у него, блядь.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't gonna help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested in?
One can never know enough about blacksmithing.
All right, I'll show you something. But you need time for it.
There's a couple more things I'd like to ask about smithing.
Ask away.
Thanks. That's all I need to know. What's new around here?
I don't know about anything. It's all been quiet here. Thank God. I wish you a blessed evening. Jesus Christ be praised.
That's a beautiful maypole you have there. You don't see that every day. I reckon all the other villagers must envy you.
They sure do. Them Geliovites try to steal it, but our fellas kick their asses. Why are you so interested in it anyway?
I know from experience how hard it is to guard a maypole like that. I used to stand guard myself.
Well, there you go. Then I'm sure you know what it's like to be envied by everyone around. And if someone had bad intentions, Henrik would show them how we do things here in Tachov. That's the one thing he's good for.
Can I spend the night here?
We're not set up for that here.
Just the one night's enough. All I need is to spend the night.
For a few groschen, you can sleep on the hay.
Подожди, а мне надо вообще это? По-моему, ночевать здесь не собираюсь, хуй с ним. Да спиздить, дождаться ночи, блять. Спиздить этот шест и съебать отсюда. Что-то починим.
Greetings. Do you need something?
How you doing? I'm Henry.
Nice to meet you. I'm Zdeněk. I'm a storyteller. I could tell you stories so sad they'd make the devil cry. Or would you prefer something so scary it'll make the hairs on your ass turn white? But it's a lot of hard work for me. Now, if you had something to drink or a couple of groschen, that might help loosen my tongue.
I know quite a few stories myself. How about a trade? A story for a story.
All right then. But if it's the one about the magic porridge pot, don't bother. I've heard it 100 times. And that story always leaves me feeling hungry.
I know a romantic tale about a knight, his lady love, and 3 impossible tasks he had to undertake to win her heart. He had to bring her the sweetest wine, tame the wildest horse, and make a crown with the rarest gem.
And then? What happened when he'd done all 3?
Well, the lady of his heart showed her gratitude by giving him the most precious thing she had. And I'm not talking about gold.
Ho! A raunchy ending. That'll be popular with the lads round here. If I were you, I'd make it longer. To last a whole evening. Add a wicked stepmother, that sort of thing. It'll be a hit. And now, I'll tell you a tale in return. So what kind of story would you like to hear?
I'm far too old for fairy tales. Tell me a scary story. One with blood and violence.
Don't you worry. I've got just the one. I just hope you don't shit yourself with fear. So, once upon a time, there lived in these very lands 2 brothers. The older was called Kuba, the younger, Matthias. They were both woodcutters, like their father and his father before him. One day, at the height of summer, they were working in the woods. The air was as hot as a furnace, so Matthias went to a nearby pond to cool himself. But as he was leaning over the cold water, there was a loud splash. His axe had got loose from his belt. In haste, he began to search the muddy bed of the pond, and his hands soon touched something hard and heavy. He pulled it out and could not believe his eyes. He pulled out an axe. Yes, but not his old one. It was an axe made of pure silver.
Good God. I'd grab that without a second thought.
Maybe you would, but Matthias would never. He was an honest man, and with a big swing he threw the silver axe back. He searched the pond again, and this time he pulled out his own axe. Nothing but dull iron and old wood.
Wait, Matthias threw the silver axe back? What a fool! He could have sold it.
A fool, you say? You'd better listen well. Matthias was just about to leave when suddenly a water goblin came out of the pond, silver axe in his hands, and he said, "You're a righteous man, Matthias, and for your honesty, you may keep both axes." Matthias, not hanging around for the goblin to change his mind, took up both axes, gave us thanks, and ran to tell Kuba all about it. Kuba, however, was not best pleased with his little brother's fortune. He deeply envied Matthias for his newfound wealth, so he set out to try the same thing. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him straight to the pond, threw his own axe in, and began a pretend search for it. Yet Kuba had no luck. He pulled out the axe he'd thrown in himself, so he tried again. Tricked by sunlight, he grabbed something shiny, only to pull out his old iron axe again. Enraged, he hurled his axe back into the water and yelled, "Fuck this axe! I want a silver one!" But the water goblin heard his shameful cry and was greatly upset by Kuba's greed. So, when Kuba reached down into the water for a third time, the water goblin seized his hand, pulled him down whole to the dark depths, and drowned him.
Oh, that's so cruel. I feel sorry for Kuba.
Aye, and so did Matthias. He went to the water goblin and begged for his brother's body so he could take him home and bury him. But the path back from the pond led over a steep hill, and carrying the weight of the waterlogged body exhausted Matthias. He stopped to rest by an old oak tree, and he used the silver axe to cut off a branch that would serve as a walking stick. But it wasn't enough. Somehow, it was still getting harder to continue up the hill. Then Matthias realized it wasn't his brother's body that was weighing him down. It was the silver axe. The axe was the cause of all this trouble. So he started bashing the silver axe against the big stone with all his might, trying to destroy it. Yet no matter what, he couldn't even make a dent. With the last of his strength, Matthias climbed to the top of the hill. He knew he could go no further, so he found a pretty spot with a view over the valley and dug his brother a grave. There, he buried both his brother and the silver axe that had brought such pain upon them. His final act was to stick the oak branch in the ground by the grave. But lo and behold, the branch grew green leaves and became a tree. The locals have had no dealings with the water goblin since then, but some have had the bad luck to bump into him. And when you walk by the pier, where it all happened, you can still hear his chuckling.
That was a very nice story.
Story? What story? It's the truth.
Why hasn't anyone gone looking for the axe then?
Because it brings misfortune. Didn't you listen to me at all? Look for yourself if you wish. Rock Tower Pond isn't far from here. The Water Goblin's pier is somewhere among the reeds. But leave me out of it. I'm fine here with my drink. Farewell.
Ни хрена себе, блядь. Водяные, блядь, какие-то нахуй. Охуеть не встать.
I hear you have some problems with wolves.
You can say that again. Those fucking mangy beasts are eating my sheep. They take them like they were for sale at the market.
Did you notice an ordinary mutt amongst those wolves?
You know, there might have been. I didn't get a close look at them, but one seemed to be smaller and was a strange colour.
That could have been Mutt.
If I understand you, you're looking for your dog and think he might be with those wolves, right?
That's right. I'll have to find that pack to see if it's him.
I'll say, since you're already going after that pack, would you mind doing a good deed? If you kill those furry fuckers, there'll be a reward in it for you.
Why not? I can kill 2 birds with the 1 stone.
That's great. It'll be well worth your while.
I hope so. Where can I find that wolf pack?
I was grazing my sheep up on the slope last time, by the forked birch, and those monsters learned to go there. I don't take my sheep there anymore, but those fuckers still go sniffing around over there.
So we'll bring your flock up there again and wait and see if they come.
Are you fucking mad? I don't want to lose any more sheep. I think you just need some bait.
Not even 1 single sheep? I promise I'll look after it.
Well, I could lend you Ignatius. He's the stupidest ram I've ever seen. Or the brightest. Depends on how you look at it.
What do you mean? Can he do somersaults? Does he know how to count?
That'll be all I need. The only thing that little devil knows how to do is piss me off. When I want him to move, he sits still. When I want him to sit still, he fucks off to where I can't find him.
I know people like that.
Right. But you can tell a person to fuck off. But when it's a sheep, you're wasting your breath. And on top of that, you have to take good care of him.
So I'll take Ignatius and use him as bait?
Right. But he's so stupid he's smart. I'm certain he'll come back to me.
All right. I'll take Ignatius and go and have a look around that forked birch. Will he come with me, or will I have to lead him up somehow?
That bugger will follow you himself. Just wave a carrot in front of his face. He's mad for carrots. I can't even count the times he's rammed his way into my house to get some. I happen to have one here. If you take it with you, he'll follow you around like a loyal dog. When you get to the pasture, just throw the carrot and then go and hide. Ignatius will stay there.
Where can I hide there?
There's a thicket across the road. But don't worry, if the wolves go after the sheep, they won't notice you. But you'll hear them from far away as they get closer. I don't know anything more horrifying than the sound of their damned howling. I wish you a blessed evening.
Why do they call you Ignatius?
Bruh.
All right. Keep it to yourself. How are you, Ignatius? Sorry. I thought now that we're partners, you'd be a bit more talkative. Don't you think we've been chatting long enough? I'm glad. Let's go and get this over with.
Блядь, что за бред нахуй? Куда мне его тарабанить? А, сюда. Ну, мы пойдем.
birch. I think I've found the spot. Well, Ignatius, I'll put your snack right here. Now, come and eat it up. Once you see a wolf, just out loud, and then run away. All right? I'll be hiding in the bushes, and we'll jump out to save you in time.
Что надо делать? Ждать просто? Ничего не понял, подожди. Блять, подожди, я не там кинул, да? Сука, я не там кинул. Надо кинуть, блять, возле березы, оказывается. Ладно, пойдем. Не понял, а где баран? Сука, ебаный баран, блядь. Пиздец, ты заебал, идем. Пошли, блядь. Пошли.
Forked birch. I think I've found the spot. Well, Ignatius, I'll put your snack right here. Now, come and eat it up. Once you see a wolf, just in the bushes, and we'll jump out to save you in time.
И сколько ждать? А, ебать. Чё я, блядь, делаю? Что-то я... Короче, барбоса... Это была бродячая собака какая-то. Да, это ж не барбос. Да, это, блядь, дикий ёбаный пес. Пиздец, сука. Дикий пес, блядь. Но не барбос.
Greetings. You look awful, lad.
I'm back because of those wolves of yours.
Ah, I'm glad to see you alive and healthy. How did it go?
You don't need to worry about them anymore.
You don't say. What a relief it is to hear that. Here's something for your help, just like I promised.
I didn't find my dog among them.
Did you try to ask our gamekeeper? He might be a drunk, but he'd probably notice a stray dog in the woods. He doesn't live far away. Down the hill here along the road. Right on the rock above the pond.
I wanted to tell you something about Ignatius.
Did something happen to him?
How should I put this? The wolves were faster.
Poor creature. I thought I'd be glad to get rid of him, but... Actually, I feel sorry for him.
Как и все овцы, блядь.
It was quick. The wolf jumped, and it was all over.
At least it was fast. Take care.
Спросить ловчего, спросить рыбака, блядь. Мне надо украсть рыбаный шест. Блин, за шестом, блядь. Переодеться. Угу. Вот так.
Oh! Oh! Ah! Mercy! I surrender! You wouldn't kill me, would you?
If I were you, I'd forget what I saw, pal. I could get pissed off. And then nobody's safe from my blade.
Hang on. Leave me alone. We'll forget about it. Why aren't you asleep?
I can't chop it with my bare hands.
Can I help you with something?
How's the maypole garden going?
I'm bored out of my bloody mind.
Would you mind some company?
Oh, not really.
Are you from around here?
I mean, that depends. I live here. I inherited a farm from my parents, but I wasn't born here. My parents came here sometime after that Great Plague. There was a vacant farm, so they settled here.
How's it going?
It's shit, to tell you the truth.
How come?
Because I have to guard this bloody maypole. I can't even get a good night's sleep because of it, and there's plenty of other work to do during the day. And then there's... Ah, never mind. Forget it.
What did you want to say? Sometimes it's better to share your troubles. Two heads are better than one, after all.
I mean, if you say so, it's about Manka. I'm sure you've noticed her. She's the prettiest lass around.
I must have missed her.
No matter. Me and Manka love each other, but her parents are against it. I don't even know why. They just don't like me. They forbid her from seeing me. We went to a dance together in Troskowitz recently, but when they found out, they were furious. Now they're keeping close watch over her and causing problems for me as well.
Well, they can't be watching her all the time, can they? Just go out late at night sometime. Nobody'll notice.
We've done that a few times, but we can't now. There's no time for it. I've got to stand watch at night. I was drawn. This year, they want to keep the maypole up until harvest, and that's still far off.
Listen, I've got an idea. How about I stand watch in your stead for one night? You and Manka can go somewhere in the meantime. Nobody'll know.
You do that for us?
Of course. It's nothing.
All right, we have a deal. Ask Manka and let me know what she says. Why aren't you asleep?
Leave me alone. No. Not yet.
I need an axe.
Eh? You won't fuck with me, you crook. Stop fooling around with those stones. Come on, then. Let's sort this out.
I'm sure we can sort this out.
Have you got some problem with me? None of that, laddie. Either you pay up, or the guards will sort you out.
How about I kick your teeth in instead? Then what'll you do?
Hang on. Leave me alone. We'll forget about it. I won't say a word to anyone. Just go.
I can't chop it with my bare hands. I need to find an axe somewhere. Too heavy. There's no point in trying to climb up there like this.
Ну, свидание не успела, она уже спать лягла. Все, я спиздил. Или нет? А, спиздил, вот. Да, блядь, при чем тут календула, нахуй?
Please, leave me be. I'll give you everything I have.
Shut up, bitch.
Please, I beg you.
Kill her!
No!
Ha! That's a fight! What was that? Oh. Where are you?
I apologize.
Say, I have this fancy maypole from Takov here if you're interested.
My God! They're going to slit the toast! Nobody's got a discount in years! You're a champ, Henry! As soon as I saw you, I knew you had it in you. I promised you something, didn't I? And I'm a man of my word.
I wouldn't expect anything less. Thanks. Happy to help.
What do you say we pull one more trick, eh? I'd make it worth your while, of course.
All right. Why not?
Great. Now listen up. Let's really ruin their day, shall we?
I'm all ears.
Them Takovites grazed their sheep near the pasture they took from us. And you're going to scatter their sheep into the woods. What do you say? They'll have to herd them all back. I reckon they'll be proper pissed off.
All right. I'm sure they won't be happy about that.
That they won't. But that's not all. Project's beloved son is in charge of the thief now. You'll make him look like a complete moron.
Project's son?
Aye. Project is in charge there. He gives me the most grief. And they all care about his opinion. If it wasn't for him, this whole bastard thing would have been sorted a long time ago. On top of that, he thinks his son is gifted, and that he'll be a bailiff somewhere one day. Nothing will piss him off more than seeing his son be the village idiot.
All right. That's a good plan.
Of course it is. I came up with it. The Takovites will be doing the wash thing soon. If you manage to drive the thief through the drying laundry, I reckon they won't be too thrilled about it. I'd even give you an extra reward.
Say, Olbram, how am I supposed to lure away Project's son?
You'll figure it out. Actually, wait. I've got an idea. Flip this into his food, and you'll see.
What will I see?
It's what I give to my cattle for bellyache. Project's lad is going to sit all over himself. And while he's gone, you'll be able to chase off his sheep.
All right. That sounds like a plan. I'm on it.
Great. But same as before, all right? Don't go killing anyone, and don't get caught.
что, ищем водяного, блядь. Найти топор из сказки. Хижина водяного. Перевернутая телега. Волчья стая. Сейчас найдем, я думаю. Хотя тут зона поисков очень большая, но... Место для купания. Пиздец, в такой местности ходить. Клещей нахвататься просто. Такое, блядь, неприятное чувство. Вот это, блядь, весь в кастрюлях, каких-то шлемах, блядь. На локотниках, поножах. Еще и между ними, блядь, клещи застряют, кусают, нахуй. Все вот это чешется, блядь. Свербит, так что? Мостки у пруда.
Could this be the pier from Zdenyek's story? He said Matthias carried Kuba's body up the hill from here. Up to an old oak tree. That's bloody deep. I can't swim.
Судя по всему, нет, не то. Значит, ищем дальше, блядь. Вот сюда пойдем. Здесь?
That's bloody deep. So this is the water goblin's hut.
Штаны водяного, нихуя себе, блять. Прикол. И чё, блять? Все? И как мне понять... Ага. Все, я понял. Сейчас вернемся. Опа, это кто такие? Что это за пацаны тут стоят? На христиан похоже. Но это не христиане, да? Это, блядь, разбойники, сука. Только...
Fuck that!
Так я крестьян обычных завалил или чё, блядь, я не пойму. Или это все-таки разбойники были? Ладно, похуй. Чего быть, тому не миновать уже, все, поздно.
Nem kellett volna beleütnöd az orrodat! Jól van! Megadom magam!
Well, there really is an old oak tree here. What was the rest of the story? Something about smashing the axe on a rock. Path.
А дальше куда? Блять, а куда дальше-то нахуй? На вершине холма. На вершине холма. На вершине холма. Где-то здесь, получается. Ага, вот оно.
A grave under the tree, overlooking the valley. This must be where Kuba, Matthias's brother, is buried, together with the silver axe. This really is the axe. All those years in the earth haven't treated it well. I hope I can fix it.
Нихуя себе, ебать. Я что-то нашел. Это интересно. Волчья стая. Ну и волчью стаю проверим. Хотя подожди, сейчас я приду. Интересно, интересно. Топор починен. Обязательно. Мы сейчас прогуляемся в волчью стаю, посмотрим. А меня тут ищут уже, пиздец.
Go fuck yourself!
Вот ублюдки. Кого они тут лупили? Шляхтича.
can't go any further. It's too deep.
Ну, пойдем посмотрим, что там за стая волков. И как с этого, блядь, стрелять? Подожди, блядь, волк. Уебал его, да? Я скатился нахуй. Следующий волк, блядь. Еще один волк.
So that's what attracted the wolves.
Ебать, вид красивый. На замок.
Go!
Вот эти все леса слева. Вот эту всю местность надо будет потом забрать Барбоса и исследовать. Такой кусок карты, блядь, большой лесной. По-любому что-то там интересное есть.
Whoa, whoa.
Блять, такие тропинки интересные. Всегда так интересно их изучать. Они даже на карте не отображаются. Охренеть. Интересно, что там дальше по дороге. Она ж куда-то должна привести, правильно? Какой-нибудь, наверное, лесной ведьме, блядь. Опа. Лагерь браконьеров, походу. Ну да. И он, судя по всему, пустой. А где сами дичи-краны? Тропинка продолжается. Ебать, я забрел в чащу, нахуй. Кто это, блядь, кричит нахуй?
I'm not food! Help! Get out of here! Get! Go on! Good dog! Good! Off you go!
Да тихо, блядь.
Why did I do that? I don't want to die sober! Get out of here, you stinking mutt!
There's someone up
I'm
in
not
that tree
food.
there. If I don't help him, those wolves will eat him alive.
Hey! Hey, you! Help me! Chase those beasts away! I can't hold on much longer!
Да я прогнал, слезай, блядь. Слезай, дружище, блядь.
What the hell are you doing? I'll break my legs if you don't make room for me down there.
Чё, дурачок, я уже всех убил. Ебать, тут лес, нахуй.
Move it!
Ну слезай,
Out of the
блядь.
way! Watch out! I'm coming down! Jesus! Mary Joseph! And an arse! My foot! Ah! Sacra!
Что ты разорался, блядь? Ты же ловчий.
You alright?
I fucked up my bloody ankle, damn it! Thank God you were passing by. Otherwise they'd have eaten me for sure! I'm for sick! Huntsman!
Henry, can you walk? That fall looked bad.
You've got to... Ah! That hurts! You've got to carry me. Christ in heaven. Of course this happens to me.
Is it bad? How do you feel?
How the hell do you think? Like old Black's prick.
What?
I can't get up either. Oh! Ow! Kurva! Ow!
Jesus Christ. Are you drunk?
Not as much as I'd like to be. At least then it wouldn't hurt so much.
Where do you want me to carry you? We're a long way from the nearest sawbones.
I've got a hideout, not far from here.
What are you going to do there? Someone should have a look at that foot.
No! First we have to pick up Pepik at the hideout. Then you'll take us. Fuck! Ow! You'll take us both home.
Who's Pepik?
Pepik is my best friend.
Oh, right. Wait, what?
What's so hard to understand? You've got to get me there. I left Pepik tied up in the camp when the wolves came after me.
That hideout of yours. Is it far?
Not far. But not all that close either.
That's just great.
Look, the best thing will be if I give you directions as we go.
I'll help you then.
Throw me over your shoulder, and I'll tell you where to go. I just need a drink first, or I'll pass out from the pain. Do you want some?
All right. If I'm going to carry you the whole way, I'll need the strength.
You're my kind of fella. To good fortune, the treacherous bitch.
Oof, that's strong. How can you drink this stuff?
The hell with it all.
Christ.
Ow! Let's go that way.
Which way?
That way.
For Christ's sake, I can't see where you're pointing.
Turn away from the pond. Go around the bushes and keep going till you reach an old fallen tree. Yeah! The tree trunk's covered in moss. You can't miss it. Yeah. Ow! Damn it! Man! I told you to be careful! You're carrying me like a corpse.
You're as heavy as a wild boar. So stop moving so much. And that includes your mouth.
No need to get as prickly as a hedgehog. You might poke my eye out.
Oh, Christ almighty.
That's the fallen tree. I can't get my bearings when I'm upside down. I keep going in the same direction until you come across an anthill. Then I'll tell you what to do.
Don't you dare puke on me. No. Don't do it.
Bloody nasty. I nearly painted your back.
Cheers. Ну шо, понес я дальше этого, блядь, пердуна, сука, ловчего, блядь.
Here's the anthill. Look at those fellas go. They're as busy as hell. It's making me thirsty looking at them. You know what? Take me to the ale house instead.
What?
I said fuck it. Let's go for a drink. Yeah! Take me to tacos. They've got the best ale.
Ты чё, долбоёб, блядь? Ты с ума сошел, что ли? Мне, блядь, собаку надо найти, нахуй. Ёбушки-воробушки, блядь.
Are you mad? I'm not going to carry you to the tavern. We're going to your hideout.
All right. Shit. You're right. We have to find... I nearly forgot about the poor fella. Take me to the north, along the stream. There's a birch there.
Ah, fine. As long as it's not too far.
That's the way. Not much further now. Carry on into the forest. There'll be a marker on a tree there.
A marker?
Aye. A cross carved into the tree and a pile of stones next to it. The folks that work in the woods here mark all sorts of interesting places and stashes. Come on. Let's move! Patrick! Patrick! Where's her big-eared boy?
Maybe he went looking for you.
Are you out of your mind? Patrick may be smart, but he's not that smart. He'll be where I tied him up.
You tied him up? Are you crazy?
What else was I supposed to do? Never mind. Shut your trap. We're almost there. There it is. That's the tree. You see the mark? My hideout is just a bit further to the north. You can put me down there. We're here. Put me down. Where's Patrick? Shit. Let's see if I can stand up. Henry!
What now?
Oof. I need a drink. And to catch my breath, here, take my water skin. Fill it up in that barrel over there. I'll just lie down here in the meantime. I'm dying of thirst here.
Water. Here you go.
Thanks, mate. This will clear my head. I know you've done a lot for me already, but there's something else I need. You've got to find Pepik. Whether he ran off or someone stole him, he's in trouble.
So, who is this Pepik, anyway?
He's one of Lord von Burgo's subjects. He's very kind, but can't be on his own. Especially not in the woods.
Это собака, блядь.
Let me guess. Pepik is a horse?
What the hell did you think he was? My personal servant? Of course he's a horse. And not just any horse. Like I said, he's from Lord von Burgo himself.
What does Pepik look like?
He's very dark, nearly black. He may not be as muscular as a regular worker, but he's quick.
Who could have taken him? We're in the middle of the woods. There's nobody around.
You're wrong. There's been a band of poachers wreaking havoc around these parts for a while now. I haven't managed to find their camp yet. But it can't be far. I'm sure they're the ones behind it.
What are we gonna do about it?
You'll have to track them down, because I'm useless in this state.
All right, I'll find him. I can't carry you all the way home on my back. Where should I start?
I tied him up by that sickly tree over there. All that's left is the cut rope. I'd start over there. There must be some tracks. Once you track him down, hop on him and ride over. He's very nice. I'm sure he'll let you. Just watch out for those thieves. If you were to take care of them as well, I surely wouldn't mind.
I'm more interested in those thieves. That's all I need to know. I'm on it. Rest up in the meantime.
Thanks, friend. And another thing. I had a hunting crossbow on the saddle. If you find that as well, keep it, for your trouble.
Да нахуй он мне нужен, блядь.
Somebody untied the horse and led him along the path. A hunting horn. I reckon the huntsman had it hanging on his saddle, and it fell off here. Oh, I'm on the right track. They kept going along the path. That's quite a pile. They must have gone this way. A saddlebag. They emptied it and threw it away. More tracks. They can't be far now. That must be the poacher's camp. I've got to be careful now.
Everyone get over here! We've got an intruder! That weapon won't help you, bastard! Attack!
Mercy! Leave me be!
Blood!
So, are you shitting yourself?
You wanna try me?
Watch out! I can't get a shot in! Fuck! I can't get a shot in! I can't shoot through you!
Kurva! I'm wounded!
Watch out! I can't get a shot in! Show your stuff! Mercy! Spare me!
Pepik. Let's go and see Vostatek. Found Pepik. The bandits had him, just like you said.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you, lads. Thanks, Harold.
You're welcome. And my name's Henry.
Ah, whatever. What did you do with those horse sons?
They're dead. Down to the last one.
Serves them right. You're one hell of a fighter. You're a real tough fella. I mean, you stink, and your shoulders are pointy. But a tough fella nonetheless.
Enough already.
All right, then. Will you ride with us? Or will we meet back at my place? We've got a lot to celebrate.
I'll ride with you. We wouldn't want you falling off that horse along the way.
Vostatek!
Slata, my dear!
Vitek! Come here! Pa's home! Thank God you're all right. What happened?
Ah, nothing much. Some wolves went after the carcass I had and chased me up a tree. Good thing Henry here showed up to save me.
Mother of God! That could have ended badly.
What is it, Ma? He's fine, just like I said he'd be.
Vitek, don't be rude.
He's right, though. I'm mostly fine.
Don't talk rot. What about your leg? Don't tell me a wolf bit you.
Nothing like that. I did that jumping down from the tree.
Are you sure there were even any wolves to begin with? You reek of booze. Again, he was drunk, wasn't he?
Honestly, I'm surprised those wolves weren't drunk as well.
You see, Ma, he got pissed again, and it's on us to take care of him.
That's enough, Vitek. I won't have you speaking to your father like that.
But
Quiet. Apologize to your pa.
Give it a rest. Both of you. Please. Vitek is right. I'm the one that should be apologizing. I was drunk. But I promise you, I'll change my ways.
I don't want any more of your promises. But I'm sorry. I'm glad you're all right. But I've got to go. We have some work to do.
What are we going to do with that boy?
I'll have a word with him later.
That's enough talk. Henry, we've got to reward you somehow. If you ever need a place to sleep, our door is always open.
That's right. And you deserve a big pile of groschen. You saved Peppy and even dealt with those poachers on top of it.
What poachers?
Oh, nothing, Slatter. Thanks, Henry. Here you are.
Happy to help.
Now, if you'll both excuse me, I've got to sleep it off.
Thank you, Henry. Truly. Stop by sometime.
Be with you.
Greetings to you.
I'm looking for my dog.
What's that got to do with me? Everyone's looking for something.
You're a huntsman, so I figured you'd have some idea if there's a stray dog roaming around here. It's possible he might have joined a pack of wolves.
Now that you mention that wolf pack, I've got it in for them. And I'm not the only one. They've been wreaking havoc around Simine, chasing after game. It's driving old Lord Simine mad. But you're telling me an ordinary mutt joined up with them?
I'll have to go and verify it. Thanks.
Folks say they're always prowling up in the woods and rocks above the pond in the evenings. If you want to find them, try looking around there before dusk.
Ладно, на сегодня все. Что-то у меня башка уже разболелась. Когда выздоровлю полностью, стримы будут по 5-6 часов. А пока что я устал. Всем спасибо, кто заходил. Увидимся уже в следующей части. Я устал. Всем спасибо, кто заходил. Увидимся